Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in here on Raw Stat Reviews. We've got Arkham City Batman version 7.43 suit from Prime Studio here on the review table today. The latest Arkham piece that entered my collection, maybe the latest or the last Arkham piece ever made from Prime 1, we will see. So I will keep fighting for getting a Poison Ivy and a Riddler. Meanwhile, you could say that we got a penguin because the Fabok penguin has an Arkham style hat going with it. So you could use that penguin in your Arkham collection if you want to. So I guess that we will not get an Arkham penguin anymore in this line. But I think Riddler, Ra's al Ghul and Poison Ivy should definitely be made, and I think they would be a success if Prime 1 decided to do them. So maybe they can take another approach with Arkham City Poison Ivy, but they should also definitely work on an Arkham Knight version of Poison Ivy, because I think she's probably the more fan-liked version of Ivy from both versions. But anyway, let's talk about that piece here. This of course is the suit that he wears in Arkham Knight at the beginning of the game, before he then puts on this more kind of high-tech suit that he wears then for the most time in Arkham Knight. And this suit is basically a little updated suit from the one that he wears in Arkham City. So you could basically say that this is the Arkham City suit. Very, very cool pose of that guy here on that triangular base. That's, as you can see, basically the Catwoman base. So they didn't use the base here from Arkham Knight Batman, but rather chose the one here from Catwoman. Probably because of the stance of Batman here on that base. So he is meant to have his left leg standing in front and the other one more like to the back, and that would have probably be a bit difficult with the Arkham Knight bases, the smaller ones from Two-Face and Harley, for example. I think they could have given him the base from the Arkham Knight Batman, but probably they wanted just to have some differentiation here between those bases of this guy and the Arkham Knight Batman. So anyway, so he's got this base. It's very, very heavy. Probably overly heavy, but it's looking pretty cool, and it's definitely very, very good quality. The whole piece is high quality, so I have no flaws. Looks really very valuable. So that is perfectly fine. We will go into detail on this now in the review. He's got his two weapons now here in his hands. He's got two other arm options where the arms go down and end up in two fists. Yeah, so probably, I mean, that's probably a bit over the top, although it looks cool. So one weapon and one arm down, either left or right. It's probably the best option for this guy to display. We have a fabric cape, as you can see, posable with wires, as you also know from the other Arkham Batman statues. And yeah, so pretty basic stuff, but very, very, very cool piece. By the way, this guy came in on the very day that Kevin Conroy passed away, which means, of course, a lot to me. So he will always remember me of the great voice of Batman, Kevin Conroy. Really sad, sad news. And we will never forget you, Kevin. Let's jump on here and check out the base. So basically it's the Catwoman base, I think, even with those reinforcements. I really can't remember at the moment whether she got those as well, but she's definitely got these pipes and the windows, and of course the museum style sub base here. And this guy has these very cool looking gargoyles here on the 3 corners. She had cat heads there. So these guys look definitely cooler than the cats in my opinion. We've got a bat logo here, which is removable. That's also a bit different from the Catwoman base, where the logo was fixed on the base. That one looks really cool. And then the surface here, the known cracks from all the other Arkham Knight bases. So he fits very well into the line, of course. And yeah, base, as I said, super heavy, but very, very cool in my opinion. So a bit too large. Yeah, but it is what it is, guys. So for me, it looks very, very good. Design of the suit, I really like it. I think my favorite suit is still the Arkham Origins suit, to be honest, but this one here looks really very, very cool. You see all the muscles here of Batman. He's very well trained out here. So that looks nice. Those boots are rather short, so they do not go over the knees. And they look a bit peculiar, to be honest. So they got this kind of spikes here on the front, then some armoring layers here on the top of the boots, and of course these shins here for the lower legs, which are heavily armored. Looking very, very cool in my opinion. So check this out here. Looking definitely nice. And then the suit itself, it's kind of this leathery rubber material with different kind of layers and structure to it. So all relatively gray, more like a brighter, more clearer gray, not too dark. Looking very good in my opinion, and you can see that he has a really very strong muscle definition here. Utility belt looks pretty nice as well. Different pouches, which is cool. Very nice color, nice buckle here. And then the upper armor, nicely defined abdominal area. Love the bat logo here with all these scratches in it. And really strong and kind of metallic looking as it is painted. So that looks really cool. Shoulder pads look nice. With that version, I think you have to put the cape over the shoulder. I think that's how he looks in the game. So you can play around with this a little bit, as you can see. And yeah, so my opinion looks very, very good. Sorry, camera's again doing strange things here. Let's get back here. Oop. Zoom out, zoom in, and then problem solved. So let's check out the arms. Here, very heavy armored. Reminds me a bit of the Arkham Origins version. Gloves also looking very good. He's holding the batarang here in his left fist, which looks awesome. And then here, and that's really something that I didn't realize in the game, that you have these fins here, the two ones, and the one that goes here to another direction. I've never noticed it in the Arkham games, but it's most likely true to the game, I guess. Yeah, looks a bit awkward, in the first moment, so you have to get used to it. But apparently the game design. As I said, the gloves and the armoring here looks really nice. And this grappling hook is very similar to the one from the Arkham Knight Batman, and looking very good in my opinion. So let's get to the only portrait for that guy. Wondering whether we will get a kind of bust set with other expressions. So this one here is very, very stern, as you can see. But it's of course a perfect expression here for this Batman in this heroic stance here on the rooftop of Gotham City. Love the cowl with these long ears. Looking really, really nice in my opinion. Get the brightness up a little bit so that you can see it better. Yeah, and that whole cowl here with this part here sits on the cape. Looking really good. And sits in perfectly here in the recess here on the statue. So let's get to a 360 for a second here of this guy before we move to exchange the arm parts. So I definitely have to work with the cape. That doesn't look good still. Just took a minute or so to put the cape on, so there you can play around and do a greater look for sure. So let's exchange maybe here the right arm first. So that goes out pretty easily. And let's give him here the arm option here with the here with the fist down, and that's the look that you get with just him holding the batarang with the one fist down. To be honest, I like the grappling hook going up very much here with this piece. So this is not my favorite look. Looks cool, but I miss the bat claw, to be honest. So let's remove let me remove here let's see. No, that's a bit difficult. So you can remove the batarang here, but let's not mess around with it too much. Otherwise I will break something with only one hand. Let's get this arm in here. And so as you can see, that's pretty easily exchangeable here. And then you have this look here with the two hands down, which looks pretty awesome. Yep, that looks really good. Very heroic pose. I like it. And then last but not least, let's give him back the bat claw. And let's check this out here. That's a very cool look, of course, as well. So honestly, I think two weapons is a bit over the top, but I like the look of the bat claw going up and the batarang in his hand. Probably the most, to be honest. Well, this looks also very good. Fantastic piece. I can highly recommend it to everyone. So if you're on the fence, both versions, regular and exclusive, are on low stock. I'm not sure what the exclusive piece is, to be honest. Probably it's the battering. Not sure about that. But anyway, so I would not think about it too long because the edition size is only 450 in total, so 200 regular and 250 for the exclusive. And yeah, it's running out. So guys, if you want this, then be quick, get to the Prime 1 homepage and order this guy before it sold out. Please let me think in the comment section down below what you think about this piece. Of course, please subscribe to my channel, give me a like if you've liked what you've seen, and please hit the notification bell to not miss out on any videos being uploaded here very soon on the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day and see you soon. Bye bye.